Do you really need travel insurance? So here's a fun story. 2 days before my honeymoon, I had an emergency root canal. When I was done, the dentist gave me some antibiotics and Tylenol 3s and said, have fun in Japan. But things went sideways immediately. My tooth started to throb on the plane, and then I found out Japan doesn't do codeine. So there went my Tylenol 3s. My tooth didn't stop hurting for 4 days. 4 panic-filled days where instead of blissfully having fun, I worried myself sick about how I was going to afford an emergency dental surgery. So as to the question, do you really need travel insurance? I'd say, depends. If you're just going from Guelph to Grand Bend for a couple of days, probably not. But if you're traveling a little farther, then yeah, you probably do. But which kind do you get? Travel insurance isn't one all-encompassing thing. There's a bunch of different types, with the most common being health, interruption, and cancellation. If you cross any kind of border, provincial or national, I don't care if it's a week in Tofino or a night in Buffalo, get health insurance. The Government of Canada and your provincial healthcare plan might only cover some, possibly even none, of the medical expenses you incur while outside your coverage zone. And in some places, I'm looking at you, USA, those expenses can ruin you. That's where travel health insurance comes in. So let's say I forgot they drove on the left side of the street, then I crossed the street and got hurt. If I had the right plan, it would cover a large chunk of my hospital expenses. Or say that Godzilla head falls and kills me, travel insurance will help my family get my jelly remains back home. You just have to know what you are and aren't covered for. Whether you're swimming with the sharks, or wingsuiting in the Andes, or just traveling with a heart condition. Make sure you check with your insurer to avoid any denied claims down the road. Next, trip cancellation insurance. It helps you get your money back for any flights, hotels, or experiences in the event that you can't go because you get sick the night before, or you have an emergency, or a volcano explodes and wipes out the resort you were headed to. Trip interruption insurance is for when you're already on the trip but it gets cut short. So say instead of killing me, it crushes my legs. Trip interruption insurance will make sure the only thing I miss out on is a good time. Now, like I mentioned, health, interruption, and cancellation aren't the only kinds of insurance you can get. There's also theft insurance, baggage insurance, emergency medical evacuation insurance, and accidental death and dismemberment insurance. But these are usually bundled into larger plans covering a combination of the big three. Just keep in mind that different companies offer different coverage and criteria for payouts. Some companies won't cover expenses related to pre-existing conditions unless you tell them in advance, and some won't cover those conditions at all. Some insurers don't cover pregnancy-related costs, others don't reimburse you if your trip is canceled because of a predicted natural disaster, and some even require you to pay a large deductible before they even step in. The point is, there's a lot of fine print. So make sure you ask questions and fully understand your policy before picking the one that's best for you. Listen, I know travel insurance seems unnecessary, especially since you're already spending a lot of money on your vacation and no one expects that bad things are going to happen to them. But you know what's worse than spending a little bit of money on travel insurance? Not spending any and losing it on thousands of dollars because something unexpected got in your way. Thanks for watching this episode of Knowledge Gap. If there's something that you feel like you should know as an adult but don't, let us know in the comments and we'll try to make a video about it. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
That didn't help me.